Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm super glad that you're here for this one. My name is Brittany, for those of you who do not know, which I'm pretty sure is a lot of you, but girl, you here now and that's all that matters. So today we are going to be drinking some tea, speaking about some tea, so make sure you get your water, your tea, your juice, your coffee, whatever you like to eat or drink when you're watching these videos, and stay tuned. This one is from my skinny girls. All my thick and in between girls, anybody who ever been talked to like she trash, just sit your pretty self down, girl, and let's chat. Hold on. I know I am not alone when I say that I have gone my entire life questioning whether or not I was beautiful, which is wild because like I am making this video seriously so that young girls do not have to go through the things that I went through. Seriously, like, children are mean, kids are mean, and guys are crazily hormonal. So let's start there. All right, I grew up, I've always been super small. I've never had like a large butt or huge boobs or just super, I've never been shaped like a Coke bottle. That is not reality. Half of us are not, okay? And a lot of times what I've realized is that around, I would say when I was like 12, I think is when guys started paying more attention to the bodies. And this might be diving off of the deep end right now, but I want to address one of the main reasons why you should not pay that much attention to when a guy comes up to you and he's like,
well, you know, if you had a bigger butt, then maybe I would date you. You know, you got a cute face, but like, it ain't nothing else there, so I'm just not gonna mess with you for real.
Sweetie, it has nothing to do with you. I'm pretty sure this is not like a taboo topic anymore, but porn, okay? Porn is literally encapsulating, is that a word? I'm making it a word. Porn literally is engraving all of these fantasies into men and women's minds and making us believe that if we don't look or if we don't act like the actors, okay, they are actors in these sexual films, which are perverted, by the way. We should not be, that's a whole nother video. When a guy is exposed to porn for the first time, his brain is still developing, he's very immature, and 9 times out of 10 no one has actually taught him what beauty looks like. So then he comes to school the next day and he's like, oh well, my girl gotta be 5'5", she gotta wear like a large in jeans, but only because her butt is this big and then her waist has to be like 2 centimeters large. That is not practical, okay? It's okay that you don't look like people that you see all over social media. It's not reality. Embrace the body that you have. Embrace what you have to offer, and realize that man does not set the standard for beauty, child, okay? Jesus does. So let's see what Big G say about, you know, beauty, because I feel like if I would have known this and if I would have actually like understood this in my heart a long time ago, I would have knew I was bad. I would have known. So in 1 Samuel, this is chapter 16 if you guys want to go back and read it. This story talks about when Samuel was instructed by God to go and find the new king, because Saul, if y'all know about him, he was tripping. He was super beautiful. He was an inch taller than everybody else. He was loved, but he needed to go somewhere. Basically what had happened was Samuel went to this dude's house. What's his name? Jesse. Samuel went to Jesse's house and he was like, hey bro, what's up? Like, the king is in your house, so let me see your sons. And he had seven sons that he presented him with, and the first son that Samuel saw, he was like, oh, you must be the king because you're an inch taller than everybody else, you're very handsome. This was easy, my work here is done. And God said, skirt. Okay, hold on, because men looks at the outward appearance, but I look at the heart. Keep that in mind, what I just said. Men look at the outward appearance, but God looks at our heart, meaning that the Lord never thought that our outward beauty is the most important thing to him, okay? Beauty it's in Proverbs, yes. It's either Proverbs 30 or Proverbs 31, but it speaks about how beauty is, what is it? Beauty is fleeting. Beauty is fleeting, beauty is vain. It's not that deep. Like, one day you're gonna be old and straggly and ain't nobody gonna be paying attention to how beat your face is. Like, let's we gonna age, let's be honest, right? So it's important for us to ask the Lord, you know, like, what is beauty? Because I'm not trying to be, first off, I don't want to be beautiful according to society's standard, because beauty in that sense is very vain. It is very just superficial. It's very surface level, and I know that my spirit is the most beautiful thing I have to offer. And when you're beautiful on the inside, it just radiates off of you, and you become 10 times more beautiful on the outside. Now, with that, you have to use wisdom, because when you are confident, that attracts men. That, you know, like, confidence is where the sun just go. Confidence is honestly one of those things where it's like, if you don't have it, it's very noticeable, and if you do have it, it's very noticeable, and people want to go after people who are confident in themselves. But that does not mean that you should be opening, you know, yourself up to the first guy that comes and approaches you, because 9 times out of 10 they do not want anything from you except for physical. And even if that's not the case, you have to guard your spirit, and you have to test these men, and you have to, you know, see, like, okay, why are you approaching me? Is it because I look like good arm candy? Is it because you want sex? Is it because you're actually looking for a wife? 9 times out of 10 they're not, and if they're not, they can just keep it on pushing. This is low-key, high-key, like a very big rant, because I'm just sick and tired of women battling with confidence due to projected images of other men that's been placed on you. I get it. I totally get it. I've been in situations where literally my boyfriend was checking out my best friend, and I was standing right next to him with no shame, didn't apologize, didn't care. He liked what her body looked like instead of mine, and that was honestly one of the first doses of insecurity that I allowed to trickle down and rest inside of my soul. This is also a reason why I literally feel like dating can be dangerous, because a lot of times, like I said, out of immaturity, out of just lack of knowledge, out of projected images that people want you to see, you begin to place all of these labels on yourself. Not good enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough, not funny enough, not down to earth enough, not ghetto enough, not this, not that, not that. And it's like the Lord never said that he wanted you to be all of these things. He doesn't want men to make up your identity. He wants to make up your identity for himself, girl. So if you're dealing with this, like, it literally has taken me years to get to a place to realize that I am enough, and to realize that the Lord will send a man in your life that will not question what you have, that won't compare you to other women, that won't sit there and say, you know, I love you, but you could do a few things, tweak your diet so that you look this way. That is controlling, that is manipulative, and you do not deserve that at all, ever. So I just want to pray with you guys really quick. So dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you for every single woman that has clicked onto this video, Lord. I thank you that our encounter was not by mistake, Father. I ask the Lord, if she is struggling with feeling like she's beautiful, if she's struggling with realizing her self-worth, God, I ask that you just point her to scriptures that affirm her, God. I ask that she begins to disconnect from people who may be bringing her down, who may be, you know, causing her to believe that she's something that she's not, God. And I just ask that ultimately you reveal to her who she is, which is a daughter of the Most High, Father. So we love you, we thank you, and we ask that the work does not stop after this video over, but God, we give you permission to do a deep soul work within us. So Lord, we thank you, we love you, and amen. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this video is still recording. If you did, don't forget to give this a like, give this a thumbs up. That's the same exact thing. Leave some comments down below letting me know what you guys want to hear next. I'm super open to just chatting with y'all. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, and until next time, bye guys.